Bigfoot enthusiasts out there. The video you're about to watch, it is a things we have missed in 2021, and you wouldn't believe the things we've missed. This winter has given me a lot of time to, just go over some of my footage, and I go to those points where I remember where there had been wood knocks and activity, where there was movement, vocals, wood knocks, sometimes frame by frame, basically combing the area in that footage with a fine-tooth comb. You wouldn't believe the stuff I'm finding. So what I've done, I'm going to do 2 episodes here of the things we missed in 2021. So the first clip you will see, it was shot at Seven Creeks. There's a ravine there, and I believe the first 3 visits that I was there, I was always staying on the south end of this ravine, the south side. And on this video, I made the decision to cross the ravine and go into the muskeg. It was my first time going in there. And the reason why I was reluctant was because that was where I was always hearing the vocals, the whoops, the wood knocks, and I always heard movement back in there. So I braved it. This day, I went across the ravine and towards Muskeg and took a little walk in there. When I get across the ravine, of course, I'm hearing the wood knocks on the other side. So in this video, you will hear the wood knocks, and behind me and my little squirrel friend. I always rely on those other animals out there, those small ones. Normally, when Bigfoot comes into an area, a lot of the animals and everything kind of go quiet. Squirrels will not. The squirrels have, I think it's like a 70-foot radius, like their little territories, right? And if anything crosses that boundary, they will send the alarm to let other squirrels know, and anything else, I guess, that's in the area, that there's movement, something's coming through, right? And that's what he was doing here. So it would have to have been 50 to 100 feet behind me, somewhere back in there. But I could feel him, I could hear him. The squirrel confirmed it, and because there was some sounds there right before all the activity kicks up that I highlighted for you all. I hope you hear it, and we'll get on with it. I had a little weasel come and following me. Why a weasel would follow me? I crossed the ravine. I'm on the north side, and this is where I was hearing the whoops and the wood knocks. They were coming from this side. Today, I'm hearing them on the other side. Not any whoops, but I heard a couple of wood knocks further south. Faint, but they were definite wood knocks. So, man, I was an idiot. And that's not like me. You just get caught up in the excitement, right? And like the whistling, like I know better, right? I know better. The ones at home, the group that's near my house, my farm, they hate it. I whistled only a couple times over the years. Anytime I've done it, they have growled. Loud grunts and a very loud, deep, guttural growl at me, to the point where I could feel it in my chest. And I quit, right? And then I come here, and what do? I whistle. And they wouldn't be much different than the ones that are at home. Different clan. I don't know if they're related in any way. Maybe. Extended family. I hear something. And there's a clan by the Simonette River. Same thing. I whistled there once, and I got I'm pretty sure it was something thrown at me. It sounded like a rock, like a big boulder. I didn't see it, but I heard it hit the ground. And it's three different places, 3 different clans, and they don't like the whistles. But I don't want to piss these beings off. I respect them, right? We grew up with them, near to our home, near to the farm. And, wow, it's pretty back here. I hear something coming. Something there. Very dark back here. It's that time of year. Okay. Okay, 7 Creeks. I love 7 Creeks. I'm just not sure about the clan yet. Alright, so clip number 2 that you're about to watch was as well shot at 7 Creeks. This was more along, I believe it was late mid-spring 2021. I think I was dealing with the gifting bowl. At one point I could hear the walking, right? I could hear walking coming through the muskeg, through the spruce trees. Like even when you zoom back in there, it's so thick and it's so dark. They could very well move, anywhere around me, and it would be very difficult for me to see them. So I focused my camera on the area that the sounds were coming from, and if again, put your earbuds in because you're going to hear some really heavy footfalls, and yeah, they're there. I hope you guys can hear that walking. Hello? I'm here. Yeah, there's definitely walking. Okay, the next video clip you're about to watch, I want to do a little shout out to Pamela Davis. She had left a comment in the video I named Sasquatch Wood Knocks and Vocals Recapping 2021 and gave me a timestamp and pointed out this anomaly that was taking place in the video. A lot of hours on the footage to edit these and put them all together and then put them up for you, and I did not see this. So I thank you, Pamela, for noticing that. And it is very strange. I will point it out here. There's a little shrub or a small tree that seems to be moving on its own, and there is no wind. There was no wind that day, and the reason why I'm focused where you see the camera right now is due to the fact that we hear a wood knock, and you will hear it here in the clip. I'm not sure what to make of that, but thank you, Pamela, for pointing that out. It's kind of very interesting. Here we go. I just heard a wood knock in the exact same direction I'm filming. All right, everybody. So we're on to the WBBC, the White Birch Bigfoot Clan, on this next clip. I believe this was the my first visit up there, and I finished my walk in the trees, and I had gotten back to my truck, and I put all my gear away. I was sitting on my seat with my feet outside the door, my running boards, and I kind of was just sipping on my coffee, thinking about the visit back in the woods there, back in the trees, and I heard a whistle. Perfect whistle, and it was a lot deeper than what I could make, but a very airy, windy sounding whistle. Of course, got my button gear, and I quickly set up a camera and heard a wood knock while I was setting the camera up. I start looking in there, zooming in, zooming out, kind of scanning the trees. I found this guy, but he was there, and what I want to highlight here is this is one of the things I missed when I went over my footage. Is I think I may have posted a couple of pictures too of his face. Is an audio anomaly, and I missed it when I first edited and when I first went over this. Earbuds in, and you'll hear a very deep guttural vocal come in just as I find him in the trees. I try very hard to try to get that vocal out for you, and it is there, so listen closely. For those that can't see him or find him, I do point him out to you. One more thing I want to add about this is I think we might have to look at EVPs in the research. There's some strange anomalies coming through in the audio at a slower speed. I don't hear them in its normal speed, but you slow it down and there's some pretty amazing sounds coming through that. So this is WBBC, the White Birch Bigfoot Clan, and again, earbuds in. Okay, so this last clip for episode 1 on the things we may have missed in 2021. I believe this might have been in 2020. And this is in the North Pasture. This is the most northern part of our property, and it's all pasture, it's all forest, it's bush. And I haven't, this last year, I wasn't able to get up in there. You know, I was more focused on the new location, the White Birch Bigfoot clan, and also I was doing quite a bit down there at Seven Creeks. This next season, we will do a couple of trips back up in there because it's never a dull moment in the North Pasture. I was asked by my mother and my sisters who live at that end of the property if I could go back there and check on things because they had heard a whole bunch of noises the night before and some kind of howling going on back there. So I got Sam and he came with me, but he did halfway through the trip back up in there. He did leave me, and we, because we started hearing noises back up in there, and at one point it sounded like I was hearing talking, deep voices, and that was about just before that he had took off and went home. But anyway, so he left me and I continued on. It's because you'll notice in this video, I had thought I heard a whistle at one point, and I get further on into the trip back in there, into the video, and I bring that up and I listen right after I say that. It's as if on cue, right? They understand what we're talking about. But anyway, this is the last clip for episode 1. It is the North Pasture, and this was some of the things we missed. And I'll see you in the trees, you guys. Take care. Bye for now. What do you smell, Sam? He picked up scent. Okay, we're going in. Come on, Sam. Come on, Sammy. No. So Sammy did leave me. He went home. I keep thinking I hear somebody talking to me. Okay, it's back in here. Where I was hearing all the... Is that a whistle? I think so. Oh. Very high pitched ringing in my ear. I think those are very much when I'm in the bush, because there's been a lot of times just before I've heard wood knocks or a vocalization or something. Usually it's in my left ear, but it's so quick and sharp, and it's like you just want to pull away from it. It only lasts for like pull away from it. It only lasts for like. Man, I don't have much. I did hear a whistle. Oh. It kind of took my breath away. Did you hear the whistles? It's always eventful in the North Pasture. It is. Not just because I just get home. Not just because I just get home. Okay, you heard that, right?